to the gentleman from the Keystone State, dear friend and Vice Chairman of the Budget Committee, Mr. Lloyd Smucker.
Mr. Smucker is recognized for how long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes,
2
sir.
minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the chairman for yielding. I want to say first that it has been a great pleasure of mine to work with the chairman over the past few months. He's done an incredible job leading the Budget Committee and leading our conference to a bill passed out of the House that not only extended the tax cuts, it secured the border, it unleashes American energy, it funds our military. All of the priorities, all of the mandates, makes good on the mandates that the American people have given us and have given the president in this past election. And I'll say first that it is, I think, important to every member of the Republican conference in the House, and I believe every Republican member in the Senate as well, to extend those tax cuts to drive an economy that is working for Americans and drive additional growth in the economy. So that's what came out of the House, and so I was very disappointed to see very, very different instructions to the Senate that I just think are not serious. I believe that we have to do these tax cuts. And what I think is also important to every member of the House, we know the fiscal trajectory that we're on. We know this won't end well if we constrain, if we don't restrain our runaway spending. I think this is our opportunity to do it, and the $4 billion floor in spending savings in that Senate bill just simply are not acceptable. There are those who argue that we'll be working on this, and we'll still come up with a good bill. But to me, it's important we have the guardrails in the initial resolution. I think there's a reason for the initial resolution. It's to set up the framework for what this reconciliation will look like. And so, unfortunately today, unusual for me, but I will not be able to support this bill on the floor. I will be voting no on this bill.
It's time.
I think the gentleman in reserve. I give the gentleman 15 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for an additional 15 seconds.
Again, with what I started with, it's very important we get this bill done. There is a better path forward. We have an amendment that could be passed in this bill that would satisfy where the Senate is, where the House is. As I said, I can't vote on this bill as it is, but there's a pathway forward here that is very, very important.
The gentleman's time has expired. Does the gentleman reserve?